And we're back for the third and final episode documenting my straight line mission attempt across Union County in Pennsylvania. We left off last time stuck at a crossroads. The path was becoming increasingly difficult when I had expected it to clear out. I'd spent the last hour crawling through barbs, thorns, and poison ivy, with dead leaves and dirt all on my back and under my shirt. Morale is low. If the difficulty continues like this, I won't have enough time to finish the mission. But if it clears out, I'll finally be rewarded with some easy hiking to finish the day. Will I get across the finish line, or do I call it early? Continue watching to find out. Here's the update. I'm on the other side of this, and it's more just straight, dense, thick horribleness. And this is where I'm at. Let me zoom out. That's where I started. And this is where it ends. So I'm really scared that all of this is just going to be super dense stuff, and I move at like less than half a mile an hour through all of this. So I might go like a quarter of a mile in, and if it doesn't clear up at all by then, I'm coming straight back out and getting picked up somewhere down here, because there's just no way I can do all of this in time for today. So it might require another attempt, but I'm going to give it a good go. I'm going to go through here for a little ways, see how far I can make it, and see what happens. So let's get to it. Well, it's not quite so bad yet, but it does not look too good either. Oh man, there are thorns everywhere. I literally can't go like 2 steps without being absolutely impaled. Ow. That may have made things worse for me. Yeah, it definitely made things worse for me. Ow. I'm gonna get to like right up here, and if it's still equally as dense, then I don't think I can continue. If it clears up at all, then we'll keep giving her a fair shot. Oh, thorns. Thorns here, thorns there, thorns everywhere. Is that thorns? Where did I just get thorned? They got invisible thorns these days. Holy. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna call it here. There's just no way I can get through all this. If it was empty woods like it was earlier, and I could just cruise right along, I could get this done in no time flat. But this doesn't show any signs of letting up. It's just way too dense. Way too much forest through here, so I'm going to add a little thorn in my pocket. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna get to the road, and I'm gonna call my ride, because I'm gonna have to try to replan this and come back out and give it another go, which is really unfortunate. I really thought I'd be able to do it. I'm pretty proud with what I got done already. I mean, I did 2 miles in a pretty straight line. I know that's literally nothing, but considering the terrain I had. Yeah, this is just way too dense. I'm heading back out and calling my ride. I am pretty disappointed. I thought it would be pretty awesome to come out here and one shot a short little straight line in one day. Definitely can't do it. That is hubris though, and it's a learning moment, you know? Failure is the greatest teacher, or something like that. Who cares? But I'm gonna have to replan this route and probably go through a lot more fields or pick a different county to cross. This is just way too insane, way too dense. I would need an entire day to try to get something like this done. So yeah, it was a good first attempt. Learned a lot. And now I want to go home. So yeah, didn't really go my way this time. Unfortunately, sending it on a whim doesn't always work out. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't have an amazing time regardless. If you're anything like me, going and doing stuff like this just makes you feel alive. It's so refreshing. So please, when you're done subscribing, put your phone down, close your laptop, log off, and go do something crazy. I'm just quietly contemplating all the ways that I could do better next time. Be smarter than me, but just do something. I see so many people in my life who just go through the motions of life without ever really doing anything, and that just feels wrong. Ride a bike, go on a hike, get a disposable camera and take some really bad pictures. It's so stressful in the world right now, especially online. It feels like anyone who's even slightly different than you just hates you. But that's all digital. Go outside, go meet people, shake someone's hand, make a connection, and just do something different. It'll look dumb to some people, and some will never understand. But if you found this channel and are still watching, I know you're the right person for it. If you have any ideas for future adventures for me, drop it in the comment section. I have some big plans coming up, but it's going to take a while. So in the meantime, please let me know your thoughts. There's still some crazy stuff in this video, so definitely stick around. But if you can't, I understand. Thank you for watching this far. I appreciate all you. I hope God blesses you. This looks a little sketchy, but not nearly as bad as most of the stuff I... Whoa! That was sketchy. It's like a groundhog hole or something right there. Whoa. Made it. Freedom! Alright, gotta call my wife, tell her to come meet me here. So she actually couldn't come pick me up. That was awkward. Hell nah, hell nah. Dang, that's scary. I do not like that. Man, even just getting home is a freaking chore. What do you mean about this? Oh my gosh. This is a scam. Scammer gets scammed. I really don't want to walk on 15 because it's scary and the cars are right there. But the decommissioned railroad I want to get to is like 100 feet down this drop off to my left. I mean, are you kidding me? This is insane. Once I get down this hill, I'll be able to get onto the train tracks and walk down through there. But I hate this part. This is scary. Scary, sketchy, horrible. Evil. Whoa. Oh, there was a snake. All right, let's just get a move on so I'm not on this road for quite so long. Oh, whoa, whoa. Very steep right here. Oh. All right, here we go. I'm gonna run down here a little ways. Oh, and then hop back over where I'm safe. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Ah, this is pretty cool. Huh. It's kind of intimidating having all those death labels on it. Huh. Oh. That sounds scary. I swear I just heard a bald eagle. Whoa. Weird. Alright, at least now I should be able to go until the bridge and get back to my car. This has been way too long of a day and way dumb of an idea. I didn't realize how stupid it was until, well, basically once I started I realized it was stupid, but I figured I'd keep going. Crossing 15 was stupid, doing it again was stupider. Climbing up that cliff right off the side of 15, that is just Darwin points right there. That's natural selection at its finest. And messing around in all that gunk down by the river, that'll get you some sort of nasty disease. So all sorts of things that could have very easily gone wrong. Praise God I'm still here. Don't know how. So yeah, a lot learned, a lot of what not to do has been discovered. I really want to walk on the other side of this. I feel like I should be able to climb up this, but I don't know if that's stupid. It probably is, especially with all of these warning labels on all of them. Chlorine. Nice. Empty load. That's as good a place as any as I'll be able to cross over. Get a little more shade. I think it's about a mile walk back to the car. So I'm just gonna do that. This is pretty cool right here. It's like an old train museum, I guess. I don't know. But I'm walking right next to all these old trains. I feel like I'm gonna get tetanus just looking at them. But I don't know. Something different. I am so excited to get back to the car, blast the AC, head to the Dollar General, grab a huge Gatorade and ice cold water from the fridge and down those suckers. I'm so thirsty. I ran out of water. Well, not completely, but basically a little while ago. And I'm dying out here. It's so hot. It's so warm in the sun. Humidity's crazy. There's a little breeze right now, which is kind of nice, but other than that, it's been wretched. So, happy to get some fluids. Well, I found another hiccup. This is rough. I want to walk on that road down there, but there's a stream in my way and a bridge that I have to climb down. and I don't know where it's the best way to do it. So, oh, this isn't too bad, it doesn't look like. That's a little steep, but it's manageable. I really thought that guy was pulling up to yell at me for being up there. That was a little scary. We should be good now though. Heading back to the starting point in the walk of shame. Woo-wee! I'm exhausted. Back to the dreaded place where it all started. Unbelievable. So sad. So utterly sad. But again, we learned a lot. It was actually really fun for how miserable it was, which is surprising. But I know what not to do next time. I know I made it partially there in pretty much a platinum line, so I'm excited to break that down and see exactly how I did. That'll probably be in a later video, but I'll do it at some point. So yeah, just happy to be done. Happy to be out of the woods, happy to be out of the forest. So I'm excited, so very excited to get that Gatorade. Oh, I can't wait for the Gatorade. Let's go. That feels so good. Yes! This is my review of the Body Armor Frozen Berry. They didn't have my Gatorades, so I had to go with this. But apparently it's good. It is full to the brim. It's very salty, as it should be. It's full of electrolytes, but it's still very salty. Whew. It's pretty good. I've never been a huge Body Armor guy. They all kind of taste the same to me, but chill frozen berry, it's not bad. Woo! Oh. Brah. That's intense. Thank you all so much for joining me on this abysmal failed journey. It was pretty awesome. Can't wait to try it again. I'm definitely going to be doing more scouting, more planning, more figuring out ahead of time. It was fun to just send something, full send, just try it for once and see where it went. But if I want to have success with a mission like this in the future, I'm gonna have to do a lot more planning. So yeah, that being said, thank you. So that's it. A big, disappointing failure. But I learned a ton, that these things require a little more planning than I initially thought. I also figured out why GeoWizard usually goes on his missions in the winter, as this would have been much easier if I didn't go mid-July last year when it was literally the worst possible time I could have picked. I would love to try a similar route before the leaves come back to see how much easier it would be, especially with a thick canvas jacket so the thorns don't constantly prick me. I also learned that I'm not that special, and I am very much so allergic to poison ivy, just like almost everyone else on Earth. I actually got it so bad for weeks that I dedicated many hours to creating and practicing Quizlets with different types of poison leaves so I would never have that problem again. It was ridiculous. And because I had so much of the oils on me when I showered, and the soap I used wasn't abrasive enough to remove it, so I actually just spread the oils everywhere, and I mean everywhere. it was probably the worst experience of my life. So safe to say, I learned the absolute hardest way I could have on that one. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to keep going, keep exploring, and keep trying to make more days memorable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was enjoyable, and I can't wait to show you my next adventures. See you later.